welcome you to linger in this family of love and hold you in our hearts the way you are. And hold you in our hearts the way you are. We are all friends here. There are no strangers when you walk inside that door. We welcome you to linger in this family of love and hold you in our hearts the way you are. And hold you in our hearts the way you are. We are all friends here. There are no strangers when you walk inside that door. We welcome you to linger in this family of love and hold you in our hearts the way you are. We are all friends here. There are no strangers when you walk inside that door. We welcome you to linger in this family of love and hold you in our hearts the way you are. The way you are. And hold you in our hearts the way you are. Yay!
Don't forget to turn that mic on.
Check, check. Check, 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 check. Okay. Everybody give a round of applause for Hannah Thompson, our guest musician. Turn me up a little bit. Can you guys hear me okay? I don't want to yell. I can yell. Little high. Can you hear me back there, Nick? Okay, thank you. Good morning. Good morning. I could tell there's a lot of people on vacation today. So good to see you. It's been a while. How are you? Excellent, excellent, excellent. So again, Hannah, thank you so much for stepping up. Originally, Alan was supposed to have the week off, and then he decided he loves us so much, he would come back and just be the audio tech. Yes, thank you. So I want to, as you know, it takes volunteers to make this happen. This is a community, so we want to point out, obviously, Alan giving up his time. Thank you. Tony on the tech at home. Hi, everybody at home. My daughter's learning. Which one are you learning? Both. Good luck on that. Okay. I mean, it's always good to have backups. David, thank you so much for setting up our kitchen and many other things. Rachel was here early. Did I miss anybody? Scott stepped up a little bit. Jessica, you almost blend in too much. It's kind of hard to see you. Marina, yes. Welcome back, Marina. We missed you. Welcome back, Marina. I don't have a thing. Who's new? Yes. Who is new? Well, again, seeing that half of our congregation today is on vacation, and we're wishing Bill and Diane and everybody else this is the time of year to go have some fun in the sun and not hopefully be out in the sun. We want to welcome anybody new, and there's only one new person here, so not to call you on the spot, put a spotlight on you, but would you just like to tell everybody who you are? Hi, Nick. Welcome. Do you mind if I ask how you heard about us? Online. The new, you already saw the new one that we're going to reveal today to everybody, so yay. Okay. Well, welcome, and that's just a little gift packet. It's a Science of Mind magazine. It's a past issue, but it'll give you an idea of kind of who we are, and we've talked already, so I know you know that. And welcome. Thank you for being here, and thank you for choosing us today. Thank you, everybody online, for choosing us today, or whenever it is that you tune in on YouTube or Facebook. All right, moving through. It's time. I guess we're going to do some meet and greet. I think we should pause because we're going to do that a lot. Yeah. We're going to do a little something different today. That's why Reverend Rachel's with us today. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And as I've been culminating for a while, a big reveal today. So we're excited about that. And I'm going to, I did that already. So Mr. Tim, would you like to come up and do announcements? All right, never mind. Rachel, come on. You don't need that.
Yeah, I got my mic right here. So let me pull up my thing. Good, good. Okay. Okay. So we're here for announcements. First announcements, there will be no Zoom meeting today because we're meeting here in person. So if you're going to have conversation, excellent. Let's do it here in the back together. Next one is on August 23rd. We will be here in person. I'm not going to be here, but we have our amazing practitioners. So we've got Scott and Sue and Bill, and they're going to do an amazing job sharing information about mobilizing fear.
And do we have a plug for following week for Reverend Lloyd online? Because we did switch order.
We do not have one here. However, on the 30th, which is the last week, which normally would be the practitioners, we have Reverend Lloyd, Reverend Lloyd Barrett, who is a seasoned, amazing speaker. He's been in the science of mind teaching for decades. He is retired now, but he lives in Las Vegas. So we went and pulled at him a little bit, and he agreed to come and do a talk, or be on Zoom and do a talk. You don't want to miss it, because the man has the Spirit in him and has a message to be heard. So I would highly recommend making sure you're there on the 30th on our Zoom, or on, not the Zoom, on the online stuff. And I'm going to show you how, actually, Joe today is going to show you how you can go right to the website, and you can watch it there. I'm so excited. Okay, then we have our practitioners. So if you're having a hard time, if you need a little bit of support, if you just want to revel in the joy of being who you are, talk to one of our practitioners, because with them, they can do prayer for you, and we call it spiritual mind treatment. And we have here in the room, we have Sue and we have Scott, and they are here to support. And then, of course, there's Joe and I, Reverend Joe and Reverend Rachel, who are able to help you with that as well. We, as the council, the core council has decided that we are going to work on a fundraiser, and that is a back-to-school fundraiser. So we ask that, we do meet in person twice a month, bring some school supplies. If you want to donate supplies or cash, we're going to do a donation as a center to a back-to-school program. More information about that as we go forward. However, next month, on the 23rd of August, make sure you bring some stuff so that we can increase our donation. We also in the back have our used bookstore. Peruse, look around, see what you like. If you want, take something, leave a little something behind, a couple books. It was always a good idea. If you've got books at home that are relevant, please feel free to come bring them. We have our Awaken to the Mystical with our very own practitioner, Sue. It's next live in person. It starts at 1 o'clock. It's sitting around having conversations about those mystical elements. And do you have a topic this month?
The astrologist will be here.
The astrologist will be here, so you don't want to miss that. Excellent. We also have our August community events, which we are working on putting 4 together every month. We have the flyer up here. Tim is spearheading that, so talk to Tim. And they did the sound bath. I guess it didn't end up happening because it was 110 out. I don't blame them. It did happen. You were there. Yes. Okay. It did happen at 110. God bless you. Downtown Farmers Market, 8 to 12, is open every Saturday. Then we have the cottage, as well as the new play lab. So these are things, if you're interested in, there's sign-up sheets on the welcome table so that you can let Tim know that you're interested. Chris?
Richard and I went to the first play lab of the year. It's
Uh-huh.
a really cool concept. It's,
Okay.
new up-and-coming writers and directors, and it's kind of like a practice, and it's interactive with the audience. So they put on their performance, and then you give feedback at the end.
Oh, cool.
It's really, it's only like one of a kind in the state of Utah.
Okay.
They're all over the world, and it's a way, and then a lot of them go on to become Broadway or whatever, because that's that caliber. It's picked by current directors and stuff like that.
I wish I had given you a mic because that was all really good information, but I don't want you to say it again, but you'll have to just trust that it's a really good event. Please go.
The focus on play is not play, because I thought like play is in.
No, it's theater.
But theater.
It's theater. Yes, it's a lab. That's awesome. So maybe that's something we can focus on for next month if they're having it next month. Okay, and create an event. I love it. Okay. Next thing is Marina, you wanted to do this. Do you want me to do it? Can I do it, or you want to do it?
You can do it if you can.
I'm capable. I'm so capable of doing this. So we have this new community care circle. Actually, it's not new. We're bringing back. It's a rebirth. I like that. A rebirth from the, yes. The community care circle. This is going to be a situation where we are doing inreach, because we talk about doing outreach, which was our fundraiser. Inreach is coming into the community, our community, and supporting each other. If you would like to be part of that inreach, that community care circle, please reach out to Marina. Phone number, text message, email is on the board. Also, she's right here, so if you want to talk to her about it, you can do that too. Then we have another rebirth, which is our music ministry choir. Woohoo! So again, if you're interested in participating in that, we've got a sign-up sheet that Alan created himself. It looks great. Or you can just talk to Alan because he's right there. Okay. They'll be meeting, I believe, the first service in person every month.
As soon as we get everybody signed up.
As soon as we
we'll talk about when.
Perfect. And the last thing I want to talk about today is our Connections Circle. We'll be starting that in September 24th. September 24th, it'll be taking place at Rick and Anna's house. If you're interested, please let us know. This will be a place where they can do part prayer circle, part book study, part discussion group, and it's about building community and connection. So if that's something you're interested in, we'll have a sign-up sheet for that as well. I am concluded with my announcements. Thank you. Who's next? Oh, we have a grounding. And these groundings, I am always so grateful when Scott blesses us with his grounding. So we're going to call it not a grounding, he asked centering. We're going to do a centering now. So please welcome up our practitioner, Scott Thompson.
Thank you, Rachel. I'm here. There we go. And so are you. Isn't that wonderful? So I'm going to, and again, welcome, Nick. So glad you're here. Normally when we do the process of meditation, it's really designed to quiet the mind because our mind is so busy, and it seems that the more intelligence that is floating around, the more active the mind seems to be. And being that we are all practitioners of science of mind, or at least learning how to practice science of mind, I have populated a centering meditation based on the principles. And so I'm going to invite you first and foremost to get comfortable. And when I mean comfortable, I mean more like of positioning the body so that you're up straight and that your feet are flat on the ground, because sometimes those infamous feet can go to sleep and can kind of distract you from that space. And so we're going to move into the breath. So I'm going to invite you to close your eyes and allow your physical body to get comfortable. Imagine that your spine is a clear channel to your spirit. Bring your awareness entirely to your breath now. How are you breathing? Is your breathing controlled? Is it labored? Is it fast? Is it slow? Just become connected to the breath. In science of mind, we begin to recognize the ultimate truth of the universe. There is only one life. This life is infinite intelligence, absolute good. Visualize this divine mind as an ocean of pure, illuminous light. Limitless peace. This presence is unaffected by human conditions. Worries, doubts are unaffected in this space. Breathe in this reality for yourself. Feel yourself anchoring into this divine center. You're not trying to create peace. You're simply uncovering eternal peace. You are centering your mind into the ultimate reality. Rest entirely into your divine center now. As we go deep silent into the one mind. And as you breathe, breathe in that I am one with this mind. And silently repeat that to yourself. I am one with this mind. I am one with this mind. And as you breathe, we bring thanks to the law of mind, which takes our peaceful thoughts and manifests them as harmony, as wholeness, as clarity. Join me in a deep cleansing breath. Release. And so it is.
Supposed to do doodling while Scott was doing his reading, but I don't know how you felt, but I liked the silence. I felt like it took me into that deeper presence of the mind. And so I'm hoping that this chant can help us all go in a little bit deeper, because these are all the sacred words from various religions. We have Christian, religion. We have the Muslim, we have the Hindi at the end of each of the verses, and then we have the Jewish tradition. Hallelujah. Assalam Om Shanti Om. Hallelujah. Assalam Om Shanti Om. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha Allah, la ilaha illallah, Om Shanti Om. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha Allah, la ilaha illallah, Om Shanti Om. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad, Om Shanti Om. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad, Om Shanti Om. Hallelujah, Salam Om Shanti Om. Hallelujah, Salam Om Shanti Om. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha Allah, la ilaha illallah, Om Shanti Om. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha Allah, la ilaha illallah, Om Shanti Om. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad, Om Shanti Om. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad, Om Shanti Om. Hallelujah, Salam Om Shanti Om. Hallelujah, Salam Om Shanti Om. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha Allah, la ilaha illallah, Om Shanti Om. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha Allah, la ilaha illallah, Om Shanti Om. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad, Om Shanti Om. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad, Om Shanti Om. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad, Om Shanti Om.
I loved that. Thank you, Scott and Hannah. Beautiful. In the Science of Mind magazine this month, Kelly Robbins gave these acronyms for fear, F-E-A-R. Forget everything and run, and face everything and rise. We're talking about facing our fear this month. This quote is adapted from Welcoming Fear as a Friend by Gerald May. The basic lesson is this: fear is not an enemy, but a friend. Fear is something good, something alive, alert, and wild in us. Fear may be a response to danger, but fear itself is not dangerous. On the contrary, it is nothing other than life spirit standing on its toes right here, right now, with clear attention, sharp senses, ready body, flared nostrils, bristled hair, poised muscles, pumping heart, clean breath. When fear does come, let us neither tighten ourselves against what we're feeling, nor become paralyzed by it, but let us live into the bright, sane responsiveness that fear makes possible. Let us welcome fear for the friend it is, for what it teaches and how it serves. When we feel the hairs on the back of our neck bristling for no reason, when we sense an unexplainable tremulousness, never again deny it or call it neurotic. Instead, welcome it, go into it, see what it is trying to show us. So, FEAR, let's face everything and rise. And now we'll go into prayer. Affirmative prayer. Well, I will speak in the first person representing all. And in this sacred moment, I recognize the presence of Spirit, the presence of the Creator, divine intelligence, Mother, Father, God. By many names, that power is present always, everywhere. Present right now, right here, within us. As we are linked to that divine power through the spark that is within each one of us, we recognize our companionship, our belonging. I realize that with that knowledge of our oneness, we can stand in fear and have courage and can know who we really are and the power that it is within us. I express gratitude this day for the presence of both of our ministers who are here to share with us an exciting, new, beautiful connection to our community. In support and love and camaraderie, we share our love for this philosophy, for CSL St. George, for our opportunity to be here together to celebrate on this beautiful Sunday morning. We're grateful for the internet that takes this word out to those who will listen later, who listen from the comfort of their own homes, who will come to be with us in person again when that opportunity arises and they are able. We are blessed. In gratitude, I release my word knowing it is done. It is good. It is, and together we say, and so it is.
So it is.
All right, we're going to change a little bit. So I like this song just because it's taking us from the storm to the sun. So I want you to think about that. There's a dark and a troubled side of life. There's a bright, there's a sunny side too. Though we meet with the darkness and strife, the sunny side we also may view. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all the way if we'll keep on the sunny side of life. storm and its fury broke today, crushing hopes that we cherish so dear. Clouds and storms will in time pass away. The sun again will shine bright and clear. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all the way if we'll keep on the sunny side of life. Let us greet with a song of hope each day. Though the moment be cloudy or fair, let us trust in our Savior away, who keepeth everyone in his care. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all the way if we'll keep on the sunny side of life. One more time. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all the way if you'll keep on the sunny side of life. If we'll keep on the sunny side of life.
Miss Hannah, that was lovely. Thank you. Yay. We're so grateful that you're sharing your gifts with us. Absolutely. So now, no, I mean, I can. Would you like me to?
No, well, it's up to you.
Okay.
You know what you want. So.
I do know what I want. So I can do both. I need to get myself to the place where I need to be. So as you could tell by Sue's reading, today we're talking about fear and where we go with it, what we do with it, and how we respond to it. I had a situation happen like 2 weeks ago. I had a friend of mine who owns a business, and he was frustrated because he's got these repetitious things he does through his business online, which, you know, we all do. If you have a business, you know that there's things that you have to do again and again and again. It's the same steps, one after another, the same thing. And I thought, we could automate that. Could totally make that little bit off of his plate, and that would be one less thing he could do. And so my mouth almost opened and said, you could automate that. I could help you with that. But then this fear came up, and the fear was, I don't know how to do that. Maybe I shouldn't say anything. So I walked away with this, not going to say anything. So I go home, and my David goes, why not? Why wouldn't you just try? You could do it. I'm like, maybe, I don't know. Fear, 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 fear. And then I thought, what am I afraid of? I'm afraid of losing face. I'm afraid of not being able to figure it out. I'm afraid of looking bad in front of my friends. What am I afraid of? So I went back, because I see them, probably every Thursday, and I said, hey, friend of mine, I'm thinking I could do this for you. And he's like, really? I said, I don't know, but I think between me and Claude, we could figure this out. And he said, okay, go ahead and try. Whew. Now I'm really on the spot, and there's a huge, is Rachel going to mess this up, or we're going to make this work? So I spent probably about 20 hours, me and Claude. I love Claude. And we're working on it, and I'm working, and we're learning new programs and how we can do this and do that, and Twilio, which is, and eventually it all came together. And I figured it out. And I understand how it works. And I have learned so much. And I'm so grateful. So what do you do with the fear? Do you step through it? Do you look at it? Do you move anyway? So that's what we're going to talk about today. And we're going to do this a very different way. We've only done this once or twice before, but we're going to do this as a conversation. So I have 3 questions for you. And we're going to break into triads. So triads are 3s, and I think that'll work. So what I'd like you to do right now is to pick the 2 other people that you're going to have this conversation with. And if you'll do that now, I'll give you the next step. Okay, you guys can do a 4, a quad, thank you. Yeah, it's okay to move chairs. They're not in stone. So they're not. 2 is okay. So we got 2 over here. We got 4 over here. Can I have one of you join this group over here? So we have 3, all triads. I don't care who it is. David, thank you, David. My David always coming to the rescue. Okay. So, first question. Oops, that's the wrong way. Here we go. First question. I want you to think of fear that shows up in your life recently. So mine was not being enough, not knowing enough, not being able to overcome. My not enough stuff goes on all the time. I've just gotten really good at talking through it in my brain. So I want you to think of that. Then the question is, underneath it, what part of you feels threatened? So the example I just gave, I don't want to look bad. I don't want to look dumb. I spent a lot of time in my life making myself feel more educated and smarter and capable, and then for me to put myself out to be vulnerable of something I had no idea what I was doing, that was scary. It was really scary. But I did it anyway. Because it was threatening. That fear was what, that threatened part was losing face. I don't want to do it. And then what truth might be trying to emerge? What truth might be trying to emerge? That was that part of me that went, I can learn this and I could do something really cool. And I did. So this is your questions. I guess there's 2 in 1 here. Underneath what happened, what is being threatened, the feeling that is threatening? Boy, my reading today. And then what truth might be trying to emerge? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you, we're going to take 2 minutes for the first part and 2 minutes for the second part. So make sure that you're taking good terms. Turns, thank you. Turns, yes. Okay, you ready? Begin. Okay, we're about halfway through. If you haven't switched, please switch. Continue. Okay, that's time. Let me go ahead and get your attention back up front. Let me get your attention back up front. So we have our next question, number 2. Recall a time clarity came to you through, not through peace, but through struggle. What did that discomfort force you to face in yourself that you normally avoided? So the thought that came to mind with this one was, when I was going through ministerial school, my dyslexic brain makes it very difficult to read information, process information, and write information down. And there was a point in time, and I remember it so clearly, David's working on the car in the garage, and I'm sitting in the door jamb with the door open so that I had the cold air in my front and the hot air in my back and cold air in my front, and I'm just crying, and I'm like, I can't do this. It's too hard. I can't do it. I don't want to do this anymore. And he says to me, but you're going to. I'm like, I know I'm going to. But it was so scary and such a struggle, because I had to get up and I had to do it again and again and again, because it doesn't come easy. And so through the struggle, I found the strength. I found the strength that I know that I can do whatever's put in front of me, even if it is scary. So I want you to think of a time when you had to step through the struggle. The fear's there, the overwhelm is so hard. But you went through it anyway, and what did you learn? What was the outcome to you doing it anyway? We're going to take 3 minutes. That means each person gets 1. I'll let you know halfway through. Anybody have a question? Who has a question for me?
How about you let us know at the end of each minute?
I can totally do that.
So that
I can do that. Totally can do that. Ready? Begin. Okay, that's 1 minute. Go ahead and move to person number 2. Okay, we got 1 more minute to go. Go ahead and move to the third person. We've got 1 minute to go. Okay, time is up. Stop, reset. Okay, so we got one last question. You ready? The last question. Think of the fear that keeps returning, the one that yours to sit with this week. What would it look like to treat this as a flashlight instead of a red light? I love that. I love that so much. Starting tomorrow. So what if you took the fear and used it as a flashlight, showing you where you need to go, rather than a stoplight or a red light going, stop, don't go further? What would that look like? Okay, Charles, I'm going to change the slide. We're going to start it today, right now. Nicely done. Okay. Who has a question for me? You ready? Okay, begin. Okay, that's 1 minute, 2 minutes to go. If you are not done, go ahead and finish your sentence and move to the second person. Begin. It's a long time. Okay, that's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes, so go ahead and finish up your sentence, and person 3, begin. Okay, time's up. That's 3 minutes. Go ahead and have you face back forward. You want to move your chairs around a little bit. That's awesome. So how was that? Did you enjoy it? Yeah? Okay. Gave you a little insight. Maybe not enjoy, but it felt enlightening to you. Maybe.
Oh, they'll be on YouTube if you want to watch.
You know what, Chris, for you, email me. I'll send them to you. No worries. Actually, I won't talk about that yet. Shh. But that's a good segue that we'll talk about in a little bit. So at this moment, I want you to take the time and I want you to close your eyes. I want you to close your eyes and take a deep breath and realize that fear is something that is normal. It's part of who we are. Take a look and realize that you have what it takes to move through. That we can use this fear as a flashlight and not a stoplight or a red light. So in this breath, we embrace that courage to know that we can move forward now. Okay, let's get back into our bodies, wiggle our toes, wiggle our fingers, open our eyes. And now it is my pleasure to invite our senior minister, Rev Joe Kovach, up to share with us what's next.
Actually, okay. I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. We're doing this a lot today. It's almost like the opposite of Catholic Church. Instead of on your knees, your eyes are open, your eyes are closed. Your eyes are open, your eyes are closed. So just go ahead and get comfortable. And begin to breathe with your eyes closed. We're talking about fear. Just settle into knowing that you're in peace. And know that we've been working for a while looking at our community. Just breathe. And we know that every spiritual community eventually we come to this question about asking ourselves, are we just staying comfortable? Are we just kind of preserving what we've always done? Or are we being authentic and expressing our highest nature as a community? And Reverend Rachel and I have spent the entire summer asking ourselves this question as we look at and started a small little task of changing our website. And through that, our colors have changed, our words have changed, the message has absolutely become clearer, and I truly believe that something beautiful has emerged. And just like we were talking, there was fear along the way, and we just kept praying and knowing and stepping forward. But there were questions with what we're doing. Will the people like it? Is it too different from what we've been? Will somebody feel disappointed or feel like they no longer really represents who we are? And then we just kept falling back onto, this is St. George, and we are going to show up as our authentic best self. So what most authentically expresses who we are now. More importantly, who we are becoming. And so as right from the very beginning, Spirit speaks to me, and it was, we have to make this uniquely St. George. CSL is an international global corporation, company, yet this is our community. And so with that, I immediately thought of our local skies, our local desert landscape, the red rocks, and realized Spirit is in all of that. And that when we were talking about the colors and all that, that it was so much more than just branding that we were creating, but it was a sense of belonging. And so, let me get that up. Thank you. All right. You can open your eyes. So, on top of this is our brand new logo. In case you haven't been, we've been sneaking it in there we'll go back to that. Oh, I have to exit out of this for a minute. And this, if you haven't been there, is our new website. So our tagline has changed as well. Individually, as a community, we arise. Arise is our purpose. I'm curious, Nick, is this the website you saw? So it's already working. Because the SEO, the way if you search it before, we wouldn't even come up. So I just wanted to go over a few things with you because there are some things in new places. I would love for each of you to go through it and give us your feedback. Obviously, CSLSG.org, and everything aligns. So, how do you get into it? That's Facebook. That's a whole different monster. Thank you. So I will say that the orchestrator, the creator, is sitting right in front of you. Let's give a round of applause for Reverend Rachel. She somehow took what was up here. And it was interesting because way back in April when we went to the convention for CSL, they had these slides and it had orange in it. I love orange. And I'm like, take a picture of that slide. We're going to need that for us. And like a few months later. And so I hope you really love our logo. Oh, and I have a shirt as well. These are things that we are going to make available to everybody. So, I know, right? Individually, as a community, we arise. And again, the logo on the back. The idea is it's something that you want to wear, that you would be proud to wear, and that it's inviting. It's not just one person, but it's a community. Obviously, the sun represents spirit, and we are all arising in spirit. We are all becoming more consciously aware. And Rachel put this on for us, which is our purpose, and it rotates. And then it's a welcome. And so the one thing I want to point out is some of the buttons sometimes are hard. You can't see my finger, but right that button there. They blend in so well, which is good. Just want to make sure you're there. But look at that. You can watch us live. I wonder what would happen if we put it. Should it? Let's see what happens. Hi. We're just a little delayed. Wow, that is. Okay, so now you don't have to go to Facebook, you don't have to go to YouTube, just go to our website. And that was a battle and a half, was it not, Rachel? Such simple ideas, and then you're like, why isn't this more simple to happen? So if you look at the top, we have our About. I'm just going to click on it. I won't go through every page. There's a drop-down menu. We have a spiritual leadership, which is I skipped, my thumb hit the coaches. So practitioners/coaches, and I want to go to more of a modern term. Coaching isn't more understandable, but they're practitioners. You can now click on them. If you click on their picture, it opens up into a little bio, and you can contact them as well for prayer or whatnot. So this is where I was saying kind of the menu. It's almost hard to see because it blends in so nicely. There's Rachel and I. Again, bios are on there, and our core council. Okay, good to know. Okay. Well, and especially on a phone, so a lot of these. So if you're brand new, this is one thing, and we're gonna add to it. I want to put a welcome video when we're creating that. So for people who are brand new, just a nice message about welcoming them and having an idea of who we are. And then there's the what we teach button, because that's always the next question is what do we teach? And we welcome with the information, what to expect. And we call it service here. I know we call it celebration, but most people are going to look at it as a service. So we didn't want to use too much jargon. There's the Watch Us Live. There's our different ministries, which is things that are some of them, yes, we are still evolving within. Now, I do want to point out, some people listened. If you remember, I've been asking you to send in pictures of the local community. That's our own Rick and Anna right there. And they also took that picture, right? And I think there were 3 of them. I think that you, okay. And then, okay, so there's the events. So this is one of the areas. If you were trying to find the Zoom link, just go to events, and everything will be listed in order, nice and neat. Click on that, and there's the web link to, and Nick, what we're talking about is when we're online, after our Sunday celebration, we get on Zoom and have a conversation about it, okay? And that's for everybody else, in case they didn't know. Am I missing anything so far, Rachel? I don't want to spend too much time. And our giving platform. So if we do the Give Now, we are trying to get everybody eventually to use this because it streams directly into our banking system. So if you have any problems with it, we're not trying to complicate things, but specifically, if you're just donating, it's a general fund. When we do eventually have classes and workshops and things, you can donate specifically to a different cause, or if we have a specific fundraising, like for our new center. But that's different. That's down the road just a little bit. All right, and let me go back. And our contact us, hours of operation. This is our new spiritual home online, and I am grateful that we are at this point. Now, and I'm just going to say this, I'm not embarrassed, in essence, to say who we are and go look at where we are, because our website did not represent who we were. It was a placeholder, and I'm grateful that it was there. I hope you agree that this represents who we are in a much deeper, loving way. And one of the next steps is, and I'm trying to remember how we talked about the community care, compassionate, what is it called? Compassionate Community Care Circle. Thank you. I know we changed the name. So eventually we're going to teach you how you're all going to have a login and a profile. And the more information you decide to share with us, the more we're able to support you. For example, if you just put in your birthday, we can send you an email about happy birthday. Or if you share your address and all of a sudden we don't see you anymore and we reach out to you and you're not responding, you know, we can know where you are and show up and offer you and see if you need anything. It's about engagement. It's not Big Brother watching you, so you do have complete control of what you want to share. But we want to understand your family. And we want, and in hard times, for example, when my mother passed, I received a beautiful bouquet from this center, and it was very touching to know that, you know, not just my family and friends, but y'all here in Utah, because I'm still in Vegas, still thinking about me. It's meaningful. And so we want to continue that and broaden that, and Marina's going to head that, and that's what we were talking about earlier. To the app. Thank you. Let me go back to the slide. So the app you can get on any phone, and if you take a screenshot of the QR code, you can download it. It's free. Now yes, please, take a moment, download it. It has, it's basic right now. We will be adding to it as we go. I'm not in your way, sorry. But it just kind of just helps. You can donate through there. You can see where things are, particularly more than anything, the events about what's happening where and when. At the bottom, there is a live stream, correct? The top, is at the top? Oh, you moved to the top. I did not know that. Okay. So even if you are on the road, you can watch us from anywhere, anytime. And the one thing I didn't go into is if we click on the live stream, all of our past live celebrations are there, so you can look through there. You don't have YouTube's a hot mess, and I know it, and that's going to be the next project. We're trying to organize that, but you don't have to. You can go back for at least the next year, past year, right?
So there's two sections. One is the live stream, which I started at the Alan. Yeah. No. Thank you. So if you go back to the website real quick, Joe. Okay, so if we go into the Watch Us Live, we've got Watch Us Live. That is, I started posting it in June. That's when we started this project. So these are all, and they will continue as long as they're live streaming to collect in this spot. But then, if we go to the close, we go to the previous messages. Here is all the messages from June, all the way back to January of 2026. So you can see that they're all there. I didn't go back any further than that because you can go on YouTube and it is a bit time consuming putting them on here, but there is several of them there and they can be
Right here. So you can sort
who you, right.
Guest speakers are usually the practitioners, obviously. Thank you. So guest speakers is our practitioners most of the time, although like we're going to have Reverend Lloyd coming up.
He'll be on there, but he'll be a guest speaker.
Yes.
Okay, so going back here, do you want to have them do that now, like at this moment?
Sure. I mean, we're
Do we have time?
iffy time, but just know we'll put this back up. That way we can sing a close.
Are there any questions?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Do you like it? Are you excited? Okay. All right.
I'm so excited about this, and I had so much, I enjoyed it. It was very frustrating, but I thoroughly enjoyed creating.
killer logo.
I love the logo. We've got the starburst from the centers. We've got the red rocks of Utah or of St. George, and the Arise concept that Joe or Reverend Joe is creating and educating us on. So, okay, I'll sit down.
Oh, you're good. So if you need any help downloading that, let us know. Of course, it's free, and we will continue to update it. If let us know if you have any issues, or if you ever get to a page and it's like, error, please let one of us know. It's again, the idea is eventually to we're going to create an intro class and have it on there for free, and then we're going to be able to do registration through the phone and the website. It's just trying to streamline, bring us up to modern time. And by the way, in case you don't know who Claude is, because a lot of people may not, it's not her best friend. It's an AI program. Mm-hmm. So, and it's amazing, truly amazing. All right, where are we?
It's time for a song.
Another song. Hannah, let's do this. Yes, we're going a little long today, but I hope it's worth it.
Yeah. Okay. So this is a new song that I just learned over the past couple of weeks from a book that Alan shared. So I hope I can remember the melody.
We won't know the difference.
Yeah, hey, that's a good thought. When the walls come tumbling down, I choose joy, I choose joy. When the world stops spinning round, I choose joy, I choose joy. When my heart is hard to move, when my music lost the groove, when I have too much to prove, I choose joy, I choose joy. When hate is all I see, I choose joy, I choose joy. When fear won't let me be, I choose joy, I choose joy. When betrayal and lies hide the light from my eyes, I look up to the skies and I choose joy, I choose joy. Joy, 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 I choose joy. Joy, 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 I choose joy. In this moment right here, I choose joy, I choose joy. For the ones that I hold dear, I choose joy, I choose joy. To be who I for the light to shine on me, for everybody to be free. I choose joy, I choose joy. Joy, 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 I choose joy. Joy, 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 I choose joy. In this moment right here, I choose joy, I choose joy. For the ones that I hold dear, I choose joy, I choose joy. To be who I must be, for the light to shine on me, in everybody to be free. I choose joy, I choose joy. For everybody to be free, I choose joy, I choose joy.
Round of applause for Hannah, everybody. All right, so it is that time and that we just spend a moment to recognize our blessings, our abundance that is everywhere, the prosperity that we have. We are so grateful for this center. We're grateful for your sharing. You make this happen, and we are just going to blow this up and share it with the world. Know that your money not only gets tithed to home office, but we tithe to local nonprofits. So we are helping our community, as the outside community, as well as our inside community, and we will continue to do that. So we are grateful for that. We have our offering affirmation. Let's just say this together. So what I'm going to ask you to do first is hold your hand over your heart. If you have your donation with you, great. If you've already given it, that's great. If you have nothing to give, not nothing, you have your love, your thoughts, your enthusiasm. Hands over our hearts as we say, I am overflowing with love and abundance. I give from the source of my being, which is rich and unlimited. With joy and excitement, I share from this overflow. In return, the universe gives back to me in infinite ways, channels, and means, and so it is. So now we're just going to take about a few moments here to there's an offering bowl on my right, your left. There are affirmation cards there. We believe in the law of circulation. As you give, so shall you receive. So please, if you offer, even if you don't have anything physical to offer right now, please pick up an affirmation card, use it, practice it, and then pass it on. All right, little instrumental here. I'm so
blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
Thank you, Hannah. That was Karen Drucker, and we're grateful for her. Can't do this. Yes, that is it. Good to have you back, Marie. All right. I like to put my hands out. It's up to you, but just know and bless our offerings, our abundance, Spirit's infinite way of showing up and supporting its own self, its own desires, its own expression as Centers for Spiritual Living St. George. We are absolutely grateful, for we know it does good things. We know it supports, it offers love and hope where needed and healing where needed. It is just a beautiful, again, expression of this infinite, ongoing nature of God. We just hold that in our hearts, and we affirm this goodness by saying, and so it is. You may.
Joe, you said earlier that we're getting people to switch over to this giving system. We want people to switch from PayPal and other methods, but a lot use Zelle, and Zelle is a great platform. It's bank to bank. It's very secure, and one nice thing for the sender is there's no fee with it. Most online payment methods have a fee of a few percentage points going to the provider, but Zelle is bank to bank. It's supported by the banks, and as a result, there is no fee to the sender for that. So that's a good way for those of us who are doing that to keep using it.
So keep using Zelle. We are trying to slowly phase out PayPal. However, if that's your only means, that's fine. We're grateful for it. Yeah, and that is, thank you, Charles. That is our treasurer, by the way. So thank you that. And okay, I just want to share, again, AI is amazing. I created a closing song for us. I wasn't going to bump you out. I know your eyes are huge. I tested it. Tony loves it. And so we're going to try it out. Maybe we'll try it online first. I narrowed it down. It's less than 2 minutes, but I think it hits home. So I love this community. I love you guys. Hannah, so what we like to do, if you don't mind, if you're able to, stand, join in a circle, hold hands if you're comfortable doing that, and we're going to sing this song together. Everybody online, sing with us.
Okay, are we ready? Yes, there is peace on earth, and now it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as Creator, loved ones all away. Now we walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and now it begins with me.
Now it's time to commune, look at the bookstore, have some food, have some coffee. I love you guys. We'll see you next time.
Each and every moment, I remember who I am. I show up uniquely in the world in the way that only I can. I keep my thoughts clear, I create my own. I know that there is power in every word I say.